Top 20 Most Beautiful Places in Europe. Ultimate Europe Travel Guide. Europe is a continent where history breathes through ancient stones, where nature paints landscapes so extraordinary they feel almost unreal. Stretching from the icy Arctic north to the sun-kissed Mediterranean south, Europe is home to some of the most breathtaking destinations on Earth. It is a land where cultures, traditions, and civilizations have evolved over thousands of years, leaving behind a remarkable legacy that continues to captivate travelers from across the world. Hidden valleys, dramatic coastlines, fairy tale villages, and architectural masterpieces create a continent filled with endless discovery. Every region tells its own unique story, shaped by natural forces, human creativity, and centuries of history. This journey will take us across mountains that rise above the clouds, lakes so clear they reflect entire worlds within their waters, and villages where time seems to stand still. From remote islands battered by Atlantic storms to royal castles built on dreams and imagination, each destination reveals a new perspective of Europe's beauty. Some of these locations have inspired legends, movies, and historical events that shaped entire civilizations. Others remain hidden gems, known only to those who seek experiences beyond traditional tourism. Together, they form a collection of places that define the magic and diversity of this extraordinary continent. As we travel across Europe, we will not only explore landscapes and architecture, but also uncover the stories, traditions, and natural wonders that make each destination unforgettable. These are places where nature and history exist in perfect harmony, offering experiences that remain in the memory long after the journey ends. Prepare to witness Europe like never before as we explore 20 of the continent's most stunning and unbelievable destinations, places that inspire wonder, ignite curiosity, and remind us how incredible our world truly is. If you enjoyed traveling with us today, don't forget to like this video, as it helps more travelers discover these amazing places. Subscribe to our channel and become part of our growing travel family. Plitvice Lakes National Park, Croatia. Deep within the lush forests of Croatia lies one of Europe's most mesmerizing natural wonders, Plitvice Lakes National Park. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, this extraordinary landscape is a masterpiece sculpted by water, time, and geological transformation over thousands of years. Plitvice is famous for its 16 interconnected lakes, each glowing with shades of turquoise, emerald, and deep sapphire blue. These vibrant colors are created by unique mineral deposits and natural algae that constantly shift depending on sunlight and water movement. The result is a breathtaking display of nature that appears almost surreal. The lakes are connected by a series of cascading waterfalls that flow through dense forest surroundings, creating a soothing natural symphony of rushing water and wildlife sounds. Wooden walkways stretch across the park, allowing visitors to walk directly above the crystal-clear water while surrounded by spectacular scenery. The park transforms dramatically with each season, offering visitors a completely different experience throughout the year. During spring and summer, Plitvice bursts with greenery, wildflowers, and vibrant wildlife. Autumn covers the landscape in warm golden tones, while winter transforms the waterfalls into frozen sculptures, creating a magical snow-covered wonderland. Beyond its beauty, Plitvice Lakes is also home to diverse wildlife, including deer, wolves, rare bird species, and even brown bears hidden within the surrounding forests. This rich ecosystem reflects Europe's natural diversity and environmental preservation efforts. What makes Plitvice truly unforgettable is its peaceful atmosphere. Unlike many crowded tourist destinations, the park allows visitors to connect deeply with nature, offering moments of reflection and tranquility. Every step along its wooden trails reveals new waterfalls, hidden lakes, and panoramic viewpoints that leave visitors in awe. Switzerland, Swiss Alps. The Swiss Alps represent one of the most iconic mountain landscapes in the world. Stretching across southern Switzerland, these majestic peaks rise dramatically above picturesque valleys and charming alpine villages, creating scenery that defines natural perfection. The Alps have shaped Swiss culture, economy, and lifestyle for centuries. Traditional wooden chalets, peaceful mountain farms, and centuries-old villages reflect a lifestyle deeply connected to nature. Visitors often describe the Swiss Alps as a place where time moves slower, allowing travelers to fully appreciate the surrounding beauty. One of the most famous ways to experience the Alps is through Switzerland's scenic railway system. The Glacier Express, often called the world's slowest express train, travels through dramatic mountain passes, deep valleys, and breathtaking bridges, offering panoramic views of Switzerland's alpine landscapes. During winter, the Swiss Alps become a global center for skiing and winter sports. Resorts such as Zermatt and St. Moritz attract visitors from around the world, offering luxury tourism combined with world-class outdoor adventure. Snow-covered slopes, frozen lakes, and festive alpine villages create an unforgettable winter experience. In contrast, summer reveals a completely different side of the Alps. Snow melts to uncover lush green valleys filled with wildflowers, crystal-clear lakes, and hiking trails that lead to breathtaking viewpoints. Adventure seekers can explore mountain climbing, paragliding, and cycling routes that wind through stunning landscapes. Perhaps the most fascinating aspect of the Swiss Alps is their ability to inspire peace and wonder simultaneously. The towering peaks remind visitors of nature's power, while quiet mountain villages offer warmth, hospitality, and cultural heritage. The Swiss Alps are more than just mountains. They are a symbol of Europe's natural grandeur, offering travelers one of the most unforgettable landscapes on the continent. Denmark, Faroe Islands. Far out in the wild waters of the North Atlantic Ocean lies one of Europe's most mysterious and untouched destinations, the Faroe Islands. This remote archipelago, located between Iceland and Norway, is a place where raw natural beauty dominates every horizon and modern life feels distant and almost forgotten. The Faroe Islands consist of 18 volcanic islands, connected by tunnels, ferries, and winding mountain roads. Towering sea cliffs rise dramatically from the ocean, some reaching heights of more than 600 meters, making them among the tallest coastal cliffs in the world. Powerful Atlantic waves crash against the rocky shoreline, creating an ever-changing landscape shaped by wind, water, and time. One of the most iconic sights in the Faroe Islands is the breathtaking Møllefosser waterfall, where a stream of fresh mountain water flows directly off a cliff and disappears into the vast ocean below. Nearby, the small village of Gassadalur sits peacefully beneath towering mountains, offering a glimpse into traditional Faroese life, where colorful houses stand against dramatic natural backdrops. The islands are also a paradise for wildlife lovers. Thousands of seabirds, including puffins and gannets, nest along the cliffs during the summer months, creating one of Europe's most important birdwatching locations. The surrounding waters are rich in marine life, and fishing has remained a central part of Faroese culture for centuries. Weather in the Faroe Islands is famously unpredictable. Thick mist often drifts across green valleys, while sudden sunlight reveals stunning panoramic views of the rugged coastline. This constantly changing atmosphere adds to the island's mysterious charm and makes every visit unique. Despite their remote location, the Faroe Islands have preserved strong cultural traditions. Ancient Viking history, folk music, and storytelling remain deeply rooted in local life, giving visitors a deeper connection to the region's heritage. The Faroe Islands are not simply a travel destination. They are an experience of solitude, nature, and cultural authenticity, a rare place where travelers can witness Europe as wilderness in its purest form. Norway Trolltunga. High above Norway's dramatic fjord landscape stands one of Europe's most daring and breathtaking natural formations, Trolltunga. Translated as the Troll's Tongue, this remarkable rock ledge extends horizontally from a mountain, suspended nearly 700 meters above Lake Ringadalsvatn below. Formed during the last ice age, Trolltunga is the result of powerful glacial movements that shaped Norway's rugged terrain thousands of years ago. Today, it has become one of the most iconic and photographed natural landmarks in Europe. attracting adventurers and nature enthusiasts from across the globe. Reaching Trolltunga is no easy journey. The hike to the rock formation is considered one of Norway's most challenging trekking routes, covering approximately 28 kilometers round trip. The trail passes through alpine terrain, rocky plateaus, and snow-covered paths, offering hikers breathtaking views throughout the journey. The reward at the summit is unforgettable. Standing on Trolltunga feels like stepping onto the edge of the world. The panoramic view reveals deep blue fjords, dramatic mountain cliffs, and vast untouched wilderness stretching to the horizon. The sense of achievement and natural beauty creates an emotional moment that many visitors describe as life-changing. Norway's connection to mythology adds an extra layer of fascination to Trolltunga. Local legends speak of ancient trolls who once roamed these mountains, and the rock formation itself resembles a giant tongue frozen in time, adding to the region's mythical atmosphere. The surrounding Hardangervidda region is also one of Europe's largest mountain plateaus, offering rich wildlife, glacier views, and peaceful landscapes rarely disturbed by human activity. During summer, wildflowers bloom across the valleys, while winter transforms the region into a frozen Arctic landscape. Trolltunga is more than just a hiking destination. It represents adventure, endurance, and the raw power of nature. It is a place where travelers confront both physical challenge and natural beauty, creating memories that remain long after the journey ends. Slovenia, Lake Bled. Hidden within the Julian Alps of Slovenia lies one of Europe's most enchanting fairy tale destinations, Lake Bled. Surrounded by emerald forests and towering mountain peaks, the stunning glacial lake has become a symbol of romance, tranquility, and natural beauty. At the center of Lake Bled sits a small island crowned by the historic Church of the Assumption. Visitors reach the island by traditional wooden boats known as Plitvice, which gently glide across the calm waters, creating a peaceful and timeless travel experience. According to local tradition, ringing the church bell is believed to bring good luck and fulfill wishes, adding a magical element to every visit. Overlooking the lake from a steep cliff stands Bled Castle, Slovenia's oldest castle. Dating back more than 1,000 years, the castle offers panoramic views of the lake, surrounding mountains, and charming town below. Its medieval architecture and historical exhibitions provide visitors with a glimpse into the region's rich cultural heritage. Lake Bled changes beautifully with each season. During summer, visitors enjoy swimming, rowing, and lakeside walking trails that circle the entire lake. Autumn transforms the forests into a spectacular display of golden and red colors, while winter often covers the landscape in snow, creating a peaceful and romantic atmosphere. Beyond its natural beauty, Lake Bled is also known for its culinary traditions. The famous Bled cream cake, known locally as kremsnita, has become a signature dessert that visitors travel from across Europe to taste. This simple yet delicious pastry reflects the region's warm hospitality and cultural identity. Despite growing tourism, Lake Bled maintains a calm and dreamlike atmosphere that feels untouched by modern life. The reflection of mountains in the still water, the gentle sound of rowing boats, and the historic charm of its island church create a landscape that feels almost magical. Lake Bled is more than a scenic lake. It is a place where nature, history, and legend combine to create one of Europe's most unforgettable and romantic destinations. Austria Hallstatt. Nestled between towering alpine mountains and the mirror-like waters of Lake Hallstatt lies one of Europe's most picturesque and charming villages. Hallstatt, often described as the most beautiful lakeside village in the world, this small Austrian town appears almost too perfect to be real. Hallstatt's history stretches back more than 7,000 years, making it one of the oldest continuously inhabited settlements in Europe. The village gained early prosperity through its rich salt mines, which were once considered extremely valuable and played a major role in shaping European trade and civilization. Today, visitors can explore these ancient salt mines, discovering the deep historical roots that helped build this extraordinary town. The beauty of Hallstatt lies in its harmonious balance between nature and architecture. Colorful wooden houses line the narrow streets, rising gracefully from the edge of the lake and climbing into the mountainside. Flower-filled balconies, peaceful boat docks, and historic church towers create a timeless atmosphere that feels untouched by modern chaos. The calm waters of Lake Hallstatt reflect the surrounding mountains and village skyline, creating one of Europe's most photogenic landscapes. Visitors often take boat rides across the lake or walk along scenic lakeside paths that offer breathtaking panoramic views of the entire region. Hallstatt transforms dramatically throughout the seasons. In summer, the village glows with vibrant greenery and sparkling lake waters, attracting visitors seeking relaxation and natural beauty. Autumn paints the mountains with golden forests, while winter transforms Hallstatt into a snow-covered wonderland, often compared to scenes from classic fairy tales. One of Hallstatt's most unique historical sites is the Bone House, located beside St. Michael's Chapel. This unusual tradition began centuries ago when limited burial space led villagers to preserve decorated skulls as part of local heritage. Today, it stands as a fascinating symbol of Hallstatt's cultural history. Despite its growing global recognition, Hallstatt continues to preserve its peaceful alpine lifestyle. The slow rhythm of village life, combined with breathtaking scenery, creates a destination that feels deeply emotional and unforgettable. Hallstatt is more than just a beautiful village. It is a living storybook, a place where history, culture, and nature come together to create one of Europe's most magical destinations. Germany. Neuschwanstein Castle. Rising dramatically from the forested hills of Bavaria, stands one of Europe's most famous and enchanting castles, Neuschwanstein Castle. With its towering spires, elegant towers, and breathtaking mountain surroundings, the castle looks as though it belongs in a fantasy world. Neuschwanstein was built in the 19th century by King Ludwig II of Bavaria, a ruler known for his love of art, music, and imagination. Inspired by medieval legends and operatic storytelling, Ludwig designed the castle as a personal retreat where fantasy and architecture could merge into one extraordinary creation. The castle's design combines Romanesque and Gothic architectural elements, creating a romantic style that feels both historical and dreamlike. Inside, richly decorated halls feature elaborate paintings inspired by German legends, heroic tales, and classical mythology. Every room reflects King Ludwig's vision of beauty and artistic perfection. Neuschwanstein gained worldwide recognition after inspiring Walt Disney's Sleeping Beauty Castle, turning it into one of the most recognizable architectural landmarks on Earth. Today, millions of visitors travel to Bavaria each year to witness its fairy tale charm. The castle's location adds to its magical appeal. Perched high above the village of Hohenschwangau, Neuschwanstein overlooks lush forests, sparkling lakes, and distant alpine peaks. The nearby Marienbrück Bridge offers one of the most iconic viewpoints, providing visitors with a spectacular panoramic view of the castle against its mountain backdrop. Seasonal changes create different moods around Neuschwanstein. During summer, the surrounding forests burst into vibrant green landscapes. Autumn paints the hills with golden foliage, while winter covers the castle in snow, transforming it into a scene that feels straight from a fantasy story. Despite its fairy tale appearance, Neuschwanstein also reflects a tragic historical story. King Ludwig's obsession with artistic dreams eventually led to political conflict and mystery surrounding his death, adding an emotional layer to the castle's legacy. Neuschwanstein Castle is more than just an architectural wonder. It represents imagination, artistic passion, and the timeless human desire to transform dreams into reality. Stretching along Italy's southern coastline lies one of Europe's most breathtaking and romantic travel destinations, the Amalfi Coast. Famous for its colorful cliffside villages, dramatic coastal scenery, and Mediterranean charm, this region has captured the hearts of travelers for centuries. The Amalfi Coast extends along the Tyrrhenian Sea, featuring steep cliffs that plunge into crystal-clear blue waters. Winding coastal roads connect charming towns such as Positano, Amalfi, and Ravello, each offering its own unique atmosphere, culture, and architectural beauty. Positano is perhaps the most iconic village along the coast. Its pastel-colored houses cascade down the mountainside toward the sea, creating a spectacular visual landscape. Narrow streets filled with boutique shops, traditional restaurants, and vibrant bougainvillea flowers create a lively and romantic setting. The historic town of Amalfi itself once served as a powerful maritime republic during the Middle Ages. Its stunning cathedral, known as the Amalfi Cathedral, stands as a symbol of the town's rich history and architectural beauty. Meanwhile, Ravello offers breathtaking clifftop views and elegant villas surrounded by peaceful gardens that overlook the Mediterranean Sea. The Amalfi coast is also celebrated for its culinary traditions. Fresh seafood, handmade pasta, and locally grown lemons form the foundation of regional cuisine. The famous limoncello liquor, made from Amalfi lemons, reflects the vibrant flavors and cultural identity of southern Italy. Travel along the Amalfi coast is an experience in itself. The scenic coastal road is considered one of the most beautiful drives in the world, offering stunning views around every curve. Visitors often explore the region by boat, discovering hidden beaches, sea caves, and peaceful coastal villages accessible only by water. The region's Mediterranean climate ensures warm summers and mild winters, making it a year-round travel destination. However, the golden sunset views over the sea remain one of the Amalfi Coast's most unforgettable experiences. The Amalfi Coast is more than just a scenic destination. It is a celebration of Italian culture, natural beauty, and romantic atmosphere, a place where every view feels like a living painting. Greece, Meteora Monasteries. High above the Thessalian plains of central Greece, Meteora rises like a world suspended between earth and sky. Towering sandstone pillars, shaped by millions of years of wind and water erosion, create a surreal landscape that seems almost otherworldly. Atop these dramatic rock formations sit ancient monasteries, seemingly floating in the clouds, offering a glimpse into a spiritual world untouched by time. The name Meteora means suspended in the air, a fitting description for this extraordinary destination. Monks first arrived here in the 14th century, seeking solitude and a place for meditation far from human distractions. They built monasteries on the peaks, relying on ladders, ropes, and pulleys to transport materials, a feat of ingenuity and devotion that continues to inspire visitors today. 6 of the original 24 monasteries remain active, each open to visitors who wish to witness their breathtaking architecture and religious art. Inside, frescoes and intricate carvings tell stories of saints, biblical tales, and centuries of Greek Orthodox tradition. The monasteries are living monuments of faith, perseverance, and human creativity. The surrounding landscape is equally mesmerizing. From the top of the pillars, visitors are treated to panoramic views of vast plains, winding rivers, and distant mountains. Sunrise and sunset cast golden hues over the rock towers, creating one of Europe's most photogenic and awe-inspiring vistas. Every angle seems to capture a scene from a painting, blending nature and human history into a single unforgettable tableau. Meteora is not only a destination for history and culture, but also for adventure. Hiking trails wind between the rock formations, offering opportunities to explore hidden caves, observe rare wildlife, and experience the unique geology of the region. Photographers, climbers, and spiritual seekers alike are drawn to the tranquility and mystery that Meteora embodies. Visiting Meteora is a journey into a world where time slows, and the human spirit feels connected to something far greater than itself. Here, in the embrace of towering cliffs and ancient monasteries, travelers find a rare combination of natural grandeur and sacred serenity. Meteora is more than a travel destination. It is a testament to human devotion, architectural brilliance, and the power of nature, a place where every step tells a story of resilience, faith, and breathtaking beauty. France, Mont Saint-Michel. Rising dramatically from the tidal flats of Normandy, Mont Saint-Michel is one of Europe's most iconic and unforgettable landmarks. This medieval island commune, crowned by a magnificent abbey, seems to float between land and sea, capturing the imagination of travelers for centuries. Mont Saint-Michel's history dates back to the 8th century, when the first monastic settlement was established on the rocky outcrop. Over time, it grew into a formidable fortress and religious center, attracting pilgrims from across Europe. The island's strategic position made it nearly impregnable during medieval conflicts, and its narrow streets and steep staircases remain remarkably preserved to this day. The abbey itself is a masterpiece of Gothic architecture. Its soaring spires, intricate stone carvings, and vaulted halls convey a sense of awe and devotion. Walking through its corridors, visitors are transported back in time, imagining the lives of monks who spent centuries in prayer, study, and contemplation. The abbey's elevated position provides panoramic views of the surrounding tidal flats, which stretch endlessly toward the horizon. Mont Saint-Michel is also a marvel of natural phenomenon. During high tide, the island appears completely surrounded by water, creating the illusion of a floating fortress. At low tide, vast expanses of sand and mudflats emerge, revealing intricate patterns etched by the sea. Navigating these tidal flats requires caution and local knowledge, adding an element of adventure to every visit. The narrow streets of Mont Saint-Michel are lined with medieval houses, shops, and cafes, each retaining their old-world charm. Local culinary traditions, including the famous omelets of La Mere Poulard, invite visitors to experience the culture and flavors of the region. The interplay between architecture, history, and nature makes Mont Saint-Michel a place of timeless beauty. Photographers, artists, and pilgrims alike are drawn to its dramatic silhouette, shifting tides, and atmospheric lighting that changes throughout the day. Mont Saint-Michel is more than a historic site. It is a symbol of human ingenuity, spiritual devotion, and the harmonious relationship between humanity and nature. Visiting this extraordinary island leaves a lasting impression, a reminder of Europe's enduring ability to inspire wonder and awe. Czech Republic, Prague Old Town. In the heart of Europe lies a city often called the City of 100 Spires, Prague. Its old town, with winding cobblestone streets, colorful medieval houses, and iconic landmarks, offers a journey through centuries of European history and architectural brilliance. Prague's old town has been a center of trade, politics, and culture since the Middle Ages. The astronomical clock, dating back to 1410, remains one of the oldest and most elaborate timepieces in the world. Every hour, it draws crowds to witness the animated procession of apostles and figures, a tradition that has captivated visitors for over 6 centuries. Beyond the clock, the Old Town Square is framed by Gothic, Baroque, and Renaissance buildings, each telling the story of Prague's rich past. The Church of Our Lady before Tan, with its twin spires piercing the sky, and St. Nicholas Church, adorned with intricate frescoes and gilded interiors, highlight the city's architectural diversity and religious heritage. Walking through Prague's narrow streets feels like stepping into a living storybook. Hidden courtyards, artisan shops, and quaint cafes invite exploration, while the vault of a river winds gently through the city, reflecting spires, bridges, and colorful facades in its waters. Prague has been a hub for art, music, and philosophy. The city nurtured the works of composers like Dvorak and Smutna, and its literary history includes Kafka, whose timeless tales were inspired by the city's atmospheric streets. Seasons in Prague dramatically transform the cityscape. Spring brings blooming flowers and lively festivals, while autumn paints the streets in golden hues. Winter covers the city with a delicate dusting of snow, creating romantic vistas, and summer welcomes vibrant street performances and cultural events. Prague's old town is not only a feast for the eyes, but also a journey into the soul of European history. Every building, square, and alleyway speaks of centuries of human creativity, resilience, and beauty. Prague is more than a city. It is a place where history and culture converge, offering an immersive experience that transports visitors across time. Its old town remains one of Europe's most stunning and unforgettable destinations, a jewel of the continent that continues to enchant travelers from around the world. Greece, Santorini. Rising from the sparkling blue waters of the Aegean Sea, Santorini is one of the most iconic and breathtaking islands in Europe. Its dramatic cliffs, whitewashed houses with cobalt blue domes, and endless horizons make it a destination that feels like a dream painted in reality. Santorini was formed by one of the largest volcanic eruptions in recorded history, which shaped the island's caldera and left towering cliffs overlooking the sea. Today, these cliffs provide some of the most stunning viewpoints in the world, where visitors can watch the sun dip below the horizon in an unforgettable display of color and light. The island's villages, including Oya, Fira, and Amarovagli, are masterpieces of architecture and design. Narrow alleyways wind between whitewashed homes, boutique hotels, and terraces bursting with vibrant flowers. Every corner is photogenic, every view cinematic. Oya, in particular, is renowned for its sunsets, attracting travelers from around the world who flock to witness the sky ablaze with shades of orange, pink, and gold. Santorini is more than just visual beauty. Its culture reflects centuries of history, from ancient ruins at Akrotiri, preserved under volcanic ash, to traditional vineyards producing world-famous Assyrtiko wines. The island's cuisine combines fresh seafood, Mediterranean flavors, and locally grown ingredients, creating a culinary experience as unforgettable as its scenery. The island also offers unique experiences for adventure and relaxation. Visitors can explore black sand beaches, hike along cliffside paths, or take boat trips across the caldera, discovering hidden coves and geothermal hot springs. Santorini's combination of natural beauty, history, and vibrant culture makes it a place where every moment feels magical. Despite its popularity, Santorini maintains a sense of tranquility. Its volcanic cliffs and endless sea views create a timeless atmosphere that inspires reflection and awe. Santorini is not just a travel destination. It is an experience that touches the senses, ignites the imagination, and lingers in memory long after the journey ends. Santorini embodies the perfect harmony of nature, culture, and human creativity, a place where Europe as beauty is on full display and dreams become reality. Scotland, Isle of Skye. In the rugged northwest of Scotland lies the Isle of Skye, a land where nature reigns supreme and legends come alive. Known for its dramatic landscapes, fairy pools, and mist-shrouded mountains, Skye offers an experience that feels timeless and otherworldly. The island's terrain is a combination of jagged peaks, rolling hills, deep lochs, and winding rivers. The Quillan Mountains dominate the skyline, attracting hikers and climbers with their challenging trails and unparalleled views. The Old Man of Storr, a striking rock formation rising sharply above the landscape, has become a symbol of Skye's mystical beauty. From its summit, sweeping vistas of rolling green valleys and shimmering waters stretch as far as the eye can see. Skye is steeped in legend and folklore. Tales of fairies, ancient battles, and mythical creatures echo across the glens and lochs, adding a sense of enchantment to the landscape. Local culture remains alive with traditional music, storytelling, and crafts offering visitors a glimpse into Scotland's rich heritage. The island is also renowned for its waterfalls and crystal-clear streams. The fairy pools, a series of cascading waterfalls and turquoise pools, provide a magical setting for hiking, photography, and quiet reflection. Many travelers describe a profound sense of peace when immersed in Skye's natural beauty. Seasonal changes transform the island dramatically. Spring brings blooming heather and vibrant greenery. Summer offers long sunny days. Autumn paints the hills in shades of gold and amber, and winter drapes the mountains in mist and snow, creating a mystical landscape that inspires awe at every turn. Skye's coastline is equally mesmerizing. Sea cliffs, hidden coves, and dramatic ocean views provide endless exploration opportunities. Coastal walks reveal seabirds, rugged cliffs, and the raw power of nature that defines Scotland's northwestern reaches. The Isle of Skye is more than a destination. It is an emotional journey into Europe as wild beauty. Every step on its trails, every glance at its mountains, and every story from its folklore reminds visitors that nature, history, and imagination exist in perfect harmony here. Skye captivates the soul, leaving travelers with memories of awe, inspiration, and a sense of timeless wonder. Portugal, Algarve Coast. Portugal's Algarve coast stretches for over 150 kilometers along the southern edge of Europe, a region renowned for golden beaches, dramatic cliffs, and crystal-clear waters. From hidden sea caves to bustling coastal towns, Algarve combines natural beauty, adventure, and culture in a way few destinations can match. The coastline is a mosaic of limestone cliffs, secluded beaches, and hidden grottos. Visitors can explore the famous Benadryl Cave, where sunlight illuminates a natural cathedral carved into the rock by centuries of waves. Coastal boat tours, kayaking, and clifftop walks provide opportunities to experience Algarve's rugged beauty up close. Picturesque villages like Lagos, Albufeira, and Tavira offer charming streets, historic buildings, and local markets where travelers can immerse themselves in Portuguese culture. Cafes serve freshly grilled seafood, pastel de nata, and regional wines, creating a sensory journey alongside the breathtaking landscapes. Algarve's beaches are world famous. Praia da Marinha and Praia Dona Ana are celebrated for their golden sands and turquoise waters. Hidden coves and smaller beaches offer private escapes, while larger stretches attract surfers, sunbathers, and families seeking Mediterranean charm. The region's warm climate ensures that Algarve is a year-round destination for relaxation and adventure. The Algarve is not only a coastal paradise, but also a destination for hiking, cycling, and exploring nature reserves. The Ria Formosa Lagoon is a haven for birdwatchers, with flamingos, herons, and migratory species inhabiting the salt flats and marshes. Inland, rolling hills and vineyards offer scenic tranquility and local flavor. What sets Algarve apart is the perfect balance between relaxation and exploration. Every bay, cliff, and trail feels alive with the energy of the Atlantic Ocean, yet visitors can find peace in the sun-drenched beaches and charming towns. The Algarve coast is more than a vacation spot. It is a celebration of nature, history, and human creativity, a region where landscapes inspire awe, the sea invigorates the soul, and every sunset feels like a personal masterpiece. Romania, Transfăgurășan Highway. Winding through the heart of the Carpathian Mountains, the Transfăgurășan Highway is often called the world's most scenic road. This engineering marvel stretches over 90 kilometers, climbing to altitudes above 2,000 meters, with hairpin bends, tunnels, and breathtaking viewpoints that thrill every traveler who ventures along its path. Constructed during the 1970s, the highway was designed for both strategic military use and tourism, cutting across one of Romania's most rugged and dramatic mountain regions. Today, it is celebrated as a driving experience that combines natural beauty, history, and adrenaline in one unforgettable journey. The road passes through dense forests, alpine meadows, glacial lakes, and cascading waterfalls. Bailea Lake, a glacial body of water nestled among snow-capped peaks, is a highlight for photographers and nature lovers alike. In summer, the surrounding landscapes burst with wildflowers and greenery. In winter, the highway is often covered in snow, offering a completely different but equally dramatic experience. The Transfăgurășan is more than a road. It is an adventure. Its tight turns, steep inclines, and high-altitude passes demand careful driving but reward travelers with some of Europe's most spectacular panoramic views. Each curve unveils new perspectives of the Carpathian wilderness, with dense forests, jagged peaks, and mist-shrouded valleys stretching to the horizon. Legends of Dracula and Romanian folklore add an extra layer of mystique to the journey. Travelers can explore nearby fortified churches, medieval villages, and historic castles, immersing themselves in centuries of European history alongside the raw beauty of nature. For photographers, adventurers, and road trippers alike, the Transfigurazen Highway is a bucket list destination. It offers more than a drive. It is an experience of elevation, exhilaration, and awe. Every mile traveled feels like a journey through time and landscape, capturing the essence of Romania's wild and unspoiled heart. The Transfigurazen Highway is a testament to human ingenuity meeting natural grandeur. It reminds visitors that Europe's beauty is not only in its cities and landmarks, but also in the roads that connect them, revealing breathtaking landscapes at every turn. Northern Ireland, Giant's Causeway. Along the rugged northern coast of Northern Ireland lies one of Europe's most mysterious and iconic natural wonders, the Giant's Causeway. Composed of roughly 40,000 interlocking basalt columns, this UNESCO World Heritage Site was formed over 60 million years ago by volcanic activity. Yet, the striking geometry of the columns inspires legends as much as science. Local folklore tells the tale of Finn Maccool, a giant who built the causeway to cross the sea to fight a rival Irish giant in Scotland. The natural hexagonal formations evoke imagery of stepping stones, created by a mythical hand, giving the landscape a magical, almost surreal quality. Visitors often marvel at how precise and uniform the columns appear, a testament to nature's ability to create astonishing patterns over eons. The Giant's Causeway stretches from dramatic cliffs to the pounding Atlantic Ocean, offering a dynamic environment where every wave reshapes the visual experience. Walking across the stone formations feels like entering a fantasy world, where each step connects you with millions of years of geological history. The roar of the ocean, combined with the sight of towering cliffs and wild coastal grasses, creates an atmosphere of awe and exhilaration. Beyond the columns, the surrounding landscapes offer hiking trails, sea caves, and panoramic viewpoints. The area is home to diverse flora and fauna, from seabirds nesting along the cliffs to delicate wildflowers that thrive in the coastal winds. Photographers, hikers, and nature enthusiasts return repeatedly to witness the ever-changing light and weather that transforms the causeway from mysterious and moody to bright and surreal. Visiting the Giant's Causeway is more than seeing a geological wonder. It is an experience of wonder, imagination, and connection to the natural world. Every visitor leaves with a sense of awe at the power, precision, and beauty of nature and the legends it inspires. The Giant's Causeway is a place where science and folklore coexist, where stone meets sea, and where Europe's ancient landscapes continue to inspire stories that span generations. It is a timeless reminder that the Earth itself can be as fantastical and breathtaking as any human creation. Norway Lofoten Islands. Far above the Arctic Circle, where the sun barely sets in summer and the northern lights dance across winter skies, lie the Lofoten Islands, a wild and breathtaking archipelago off Norway's northern coast. These islands are a paradise for nature lovers, photographers, and adventurers seeking landscapes that seem untouched by time. Lofoten's dramatic peaks rise sharply from the sea, creating fjords, sheltered bays, and crystal-clear waters below. Small fishing villages with red and yellow cabins dot the coastline, reflecting the traditional lifestyle that has endured for centuries. Despite their remote location, the islands feel vibrant, alive with natural beauty and cultural heritage intertwined. The islands are renowned for their outdoor experiences. In summer, hikers climb jagged peaks for panoramic views, kayakers explore hidden coves, and anglers fish in pristine waters. Winter transforms Lofoten into a snowy wonderland, where auroras illuminate the night sky, creating a spectacle of green, purple, and pink that reflects off frozen fjords and snow-covered mountains. Wildlife thrives across the islands. Seabirds soar above cliffs, sea eagles patrol the skies, and marine life flourishes beneath the waves. Lofoten's unique combination of Arctic and oceanic ecosystems makes it a natural paradise for exploration and discovery. Photography and art enthusiasts are drawn to Lofoten's iconic landscapes, where rugged peaks meet calm waters and light shifts dramatically throughout the day. The contrast between shadowed cliffs, sunlit waters, and aurora-filled skies provides a living canvas that inspires creativity and reflection. Cultural heritage remains strong in Lofoten. The traditional Rorbur cabins, once used by fishermen, now offer visitors authentic lodging experiences. Local museums and cultural centers preserve Viking history, folklore, and centuries of maritime tradition. The Lofoten Islands are more than a destination. They are an experience of isolation, beauty, and wonder. Every fjord, mountain, and village tells a story of resilience, harmony with nature, and timelessness. Visitors leave with a sense of connection to the Arctic wilderness and the dramatic forces that shape these islands over millennia. Lofoten is a reminder of Europe's wildest and most extraordinary corners, where nature, culture, and awe collide in unforgettable harmony. Germany's Saxon Switzerland. Along the Elbe River in eastern Germany lies one of Europe's hidden natural gems, Saxon Switzerland National Park. Contrary to its name, this region has nothing to do with Switzerland, but its dramatic sandstone cliffs, winding gorges, and panoramic vistas rival any alpine landscape in beauty and adventure. Saxon Switzerland is famous for its towering rock formations, shaped over millions of years by erosion, wind, and water. The Baystay Bridge, spanning massive sandstone pillars, offers one of the most iconic views in Germany, a labyrinth of rocks, forested valleys, and meandering rivers that feel untouched by human hands. Hiking trails, ranging from easy paths to challenging climbs, invite visitors to explore this remarkable landscape intimately. The park's natural beauty is complemented by a rich diversity of flora and fauna. Wildflowers bloom across cliffside meadows, eagles soar above deep gorges, and forests shelter deer, foxes, and other wildlife. Seasons dramatically transform the scenery, from the vibrant greens of summer to the golden hues of autumn and the serene snow-covered cliffs of winter. Adventure seekers are drawn to Saxon Switzerland for rock climbing, trekking, and river exploration. The region's sandstone cliffs offer over 1,000 climbing routes, attracting enthusiasts from across the world. Kayaking along the Elbe River provides a different perspective of the towering cliffs, combining relaxation with breathtaking scenery. Cultural history is intertwined with the landscape. Historic villages dot the region, offering traditional architecture, local cuisine, and glimpses into centuries of European rural life. Photographers and painters have long been inspired by Saxon Switzerland, capturing its misty mornings, dramatic sunsets, and ethereal landscapes. Saxon Switzerland is a sanctuary of natural beauty. Its cliffs, valleys, and rivers create a sense of grandeur that inspires awe and reflection. Walking along its trails, visitors experience the raw power and serenity of nature in perfect harmony. This hidden gem of Germany proves that Europe's most extraordinary places are not always the most famous. Saxon Switzerland offers an unforgettable journey through breathtaking landscapes, challenging adventures, and timeless beauty. Every step in this majestic park reminds travelers of the continent's ability to surprise, inspire, and captivate. It is a place where adventure, tranquility, and awe converge, a fitting conclusion to a journey across Europe as most stunning and unbelievable destinations. As our incredible journey across some of the world's most breathtaking destinations comes to an end, we hope this adventure has inspired your wanderlust and opened your heart to the beauty, culture, and stories that make our planet truly extraordinary. From hidden natural wonders to timeless historical landmarks, every destination reminds us how diverse and magical our world really is. If you enjoyed traveling with us today, don't forget to like this video, as it helps more travelers discover these amazing places. Subscribe to our channel and become part of our growing travel family, where we explore stunning destinations, hidden gems, and unforgettable cultural experiences from around the globe. Please share this documentary with your family and friends, so they can also experience the beauty of our world and plan their own adventures. And most importantly, Press the bell icon to stay updated and never miss our upcoming journeys. Your support means everything to us and helps us continue bringing you inspiring travel stories from every corner of the world. Until our next adventure, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep discovering the beauty that surrounds us.